Hello, everybody. Fearmy Games back with another part of the Guild Wars factions playing through. I do apologize for not getting you guys out this episode out last week like I intended. I'm still getting used to my new work schedule plus the college semester, but I decided, even though it's pretty late tonight, I'm going to get this video recorded. Hopefully, I'll be able to get encoded tomorrow after work if I can get the motivation to get upstairs after being on my feet for 12 hours. And then once I get this encoded, I have two videos to upload. I have Rome 2, which I recorded earlier this week, and then this one that I hadn't had the time to record like originally intended. And then hopefully get those built up this weekend for you guys. If not this, you might see this one like a couple days late, because usually Sunday I can sleep in on Monday, so it's like a little bit easier to get stuff in. But we'll see how this pans out. Either way, you guys will know, future me will know, just current me doesn't know what the exact plan is. But anyways, we are still trying to prevent the Luxons. We are very close to our destination. We have 650 faction to go. I think we're gonna get this done pretty quick, if I do say so myself. So we're gonna do is we're gonna do the side quest for going to Fort Aspenwood to make Fort Aspenwood our, available on our map, because that way we have both sides. We still need to get JQ and the Kurzik side. The fact that I haven't done that is honestly kind of embarrassing. I'm gonna bribe him a little bit. And basically, it's a little bit of. I should have gone from Beacon Breaker Hollow. Oh well, this gives me more of an excuse to talk to you guys and also to hopefully make you kill some people to get some value out of the 150 gold that I just spent to kill people and get more Luxon faction, because we need it. If we have time this episode, I think we should, unless there's a lot of enemies I have to fight. We'll then proceed. Oh, wait, actually, I can do this quest first. We'll do FA after. But hey, we have a quest we can do right here that I didn't realize was right here. That we can get this party started with. So let's go do that. Where do I have to go inside? I think I have to go inside. I think I'm yeah, I think there's only one way in, one way out kind of a situation. So let us go on in. Rion and is currently fighting an outcast Death Hand. Hey outcast, that is kind of my NPC quest giver. Kindly don't kill him. I kind of need him. Probably for my quest. Rion says, "You must be the one Alora told us about. I'm Captain Rion of Halcyon. Good to meet you. Protect the Halcyon." Hell, Flexus is a fool. I could handle these whelps with one arm tied behind my back. Well, what does the quest log say? I need to protect him from outcast raiders. I have 7 groups remaining. I guess that's what was going on there. I'm assuming they're just gonna come straight up in here and we fight them off. At least that's my guess. I just hope none of them realize I could probably snipe him with magic over here, because that would really piss me off. Let's get some debuffs applied. Bloodsong should last for a good amount of time. Your life is sweet. I'm getting paid by Luxons to kill Luxons. Who would hate this? I mean, they're outcasts, but they're outcast Luxons, which despite what they say, means they're Luxon, It's just facts. That's all I'm spouting is facts. Let's see. 5 groups. So 2 groups have already fallen. I'm just going to leave my quest log over here so I can have a running tally of how many guys I need to kill. Gotta resummon these guys. Looks like we have 2 assassins, warrior, ritualist. Ritualist looks like is the support, so I'm going to start focusing them down. One thing I need to get in the habit of doing, and I have started doing this episode, has been applying Splinter Weapon to Damon, the Interrupt Henchman, in addition to Zao, because they are both archers, so they both have ranged attacks, and considering he's an Interrupt, he probably has like a recurve bow, which at least means his arrows are pretty likely to hit, and you know, when they hit, they lose some nice damage. I don't know what kind of weapon Zoe has, you know. Probably not a short bow. I wonder if it's a flat bow. If it's a long bow, that'd suck. Oh, 3 groups remaining. I was like, I saw it going over there. I was like, oh, are we done already? Because there wasn't just another wave incoming. But nope, there's another wave coming, and they're charging in. Come at me, broski. You can't handle this Kurzik. Luxon might. I swear I'm not a Kurzik. It's okay to lie to Luxons, okay? I mean, that's just the rules here. See, I'm gonna painful bond on these guys since they probably weren't part of my initial group that got clapped. I'm gonna resummon my spirits because that way they don't hopefully time out in the middle of the fight without me noticing. Because that has happened before, as you know, you guys have seen in the recording, where I've like, oopsies. I see Captain Lexus for my reward, so this back in Cavalon. And that did bag us almost our goal. We are less than 300 points from befriending the Suxons. So considering that point, I'm going to save us all a little bit of time, and I'm going to map travel to Breaker Hollow. And do I have inventory? I could have some stuff I could sell real fast. Why not? Screw you, merchant. You should die in a fire. Because I have so much Kurzik faction relation to my Luxon faction. Unfortunately, she hates my guts. Now we go back out. We talk once again to the Luxon priest. Pay him 50 gold more. I'd rather just kill him, but you know. There's only so much you can do. But now that I bribed him, I should be able to talk to this merchant, though. Because money sells. There we go. Made back some of the gold I spent. Let me precast a couple of my spirits over here. Cast Splinter Weapons. We're going to jump on those Naga warriors. I'm going to close up my quest log since I know what I'm doing now. It's just before I wanted to kind of that running tally. Yes, take all the damage, you foolish Naga. I think I only affected one of these guys with that ability. But hey, it was enough. He got clapped. Clapped, I say. Yeah, the Ritualist is dead. Time for the Nog Archer. Yes, I feel the faction flow into me. I don't think we have to go into another area for Fort Aspen. I think it's just as over here. Well, I guess unless you count the fact that you have to probably go into like an Aspenwood gate, probably the same name as what's on the Kurzik side. And because you know this one's Aspenwood Gate Kurzik, gives me the impression that this probably will be Fort Aspenwood Gate Luxon, probably. I'm using facts and logic here. If those are kind of interested in a real life update, besides for my new job, because my new job allows you to wear one earbud in. It's like a warehouse job, so honestly, you are by yourself. Like, out of the 12 hours I'm working tomorrow, assuming it's what I have been doing on Fridays, I'm most likely going to be by myself. Out of those 12 hours, well, technically it's 12 and a half if you count lunch. Probably about 11 of those hours. I'm probably going to be, like, largely by myself. Maybe saying hello to somebody off in the distance. So I got this little MP3 player. It was like, on Amazon, it was like $30. No, $26 and change before tax. So that way I can use my collection of audiobooks on that one, because like my phone does not really have that capability as far as I'm aware for playing back MP3 files. And my phone's a flip phone. And I don't want to carry around like I don't want to strap my tablet to my back or anything like that, so I can listen to audiobooks. So I got that one. Fortunately, unlike some of the other options I was looking at, which actually told me its battery life, like gave me a hard number. This one only says long-lasting battery, and people have said in the reviews, lasts a long time. So I'm like, okay. But also it's like the highest rated MP3 player in like the area I was looking in. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna grab this one and hope for the best. It like fits in the palm of my hand. It's so tiny. So I picked it up and I was able to get my files loaded a lot easier than I was pretty easily. Just plugged it in, transferred over the files. I only, as a test, transferred over like what I'm thinking we'll be able to fit in tomorrow during work. And if I end up running out, oh well. I'll worry about adding more in another time when I actually have a bit more time. Maybe like tomorrow after work, when I'm encoding this video. Assuming I can push myself to do it. It's so easy when I come home from work, because again, it's so late in the day that I very easily am able to be like, oh wait, crap, I'm home. Okay, good, my spirits are still alive. I was at 100 and served that. And then move more of the things over. Most of my audiobooks that I own are ones I've listened to, because I haven't listened to many audiobooks in a while. Like, I listened to a few like on long car rides. I'll put something in, but if I'm just going to the grocery store or something like that, it's kind of nice just not having any like sounds drowning at you out. And while I've been doing fine at work without it, not getting too bored or anything like that, I think it might help a little bit in getting through the day even faster. We'll kind of see though. Yeah, audiobooks fun. So I've renewed actually two audiobook subscriptions. One with Libro FM, because they directly give you MP3 files and MP4 files for their audiobooks, DRM free for their whole catalog, even if it is a little bit smaller than what Audible gives you. But I found a way to also get my Audible books in over to an MP3 player too, which is really nice. So I got that collection too. But real fast before I continue on my own little splurge. I don't know the right word to say here. We are at the Asphodel Gate. I was right. It's Asphodel Gate, Luxon. Didn't take too far long from Breaker Hollow. There's still more area to explore if we wanted to like clear up some like dead spots in the map for combat completion. Not that I'm really doing that on this character, but if you were, get some exploration tile track. I'm almost at 60%, which would give me a title. Not too bad. And then we're gonna go through these area here to the actual Fort Asmode, which means we're gonna lose all of our henchies. Not that I'm really worried about that personally. And then we go to the Luxon Commander. Say hi, Luxon Commander. Says Elder Reyes sent you. Well, you've made it just in time. We're ready to be in the final assault. I just realized this quest did not give me Luxon faction. Wait, Luxon faction. But I'm now over 10,000. We have done it. We have befriended the Suxons. But and also unlock this at location. But let us turn this one in, which will give us another 750 Luxon faction. And Captain Lexus, where are you? Captain Lexus, I do have to appreciate your assistance in getting me to my goal of 10,000 Luxon faction. You are one of the good ones, as they say. With one arm, he said that. Well, thank you for saving the Halcon. She's a great asset to us. 3,000 experience, 750 Lux faction, 250 gold, and a Suxon totem. I just got a notification that the Cavalon is now under Luxon control. I don't know if they randomly said that, or if you guys look at the video, back in the video, did it, when I looked at the map, did it say Cavalon was Kurzik for a time? It's the only thing I can imagine about why that happened. I feel like, there must be an outpost right here I haven't unlocked. The reason I say that is because of the fact that they use that would usually include like indicate an outpost like on Waking Waters, but I could have sworn I've been to every outpost around here. I don't have a convenient map to reference, so I don't know. But I guess you guys know better, and future me will find out. All right, let's go find Elder Rhea for our reward, which will allow us to progress the story. Which, there'll probably be a quest in between, but we'll probably get a quest to go to the hatchery, Gala Hatchery, kind of like we had one quest telling us to go to the Elder Grove. And then from there, the Gala Hatchery will probably then be able to go to Unwaking Waters, Luxon this time instead of Kurzik, and then we'd be able to do that quest. That's my theory. It's been a long time since I've done the Luxon side of things for this, but I won't, for the sake of this series is to document Guild Wars 1 for future me's reference. That's what I'm doing. Eldore says, I'm proud to count you as a friend to the Luxons. You could rely on our help in the coming fight. 10,000 experience, 700 gold. She knows I don't want that Luxon faction. Eldorea says, you have proven yourself a capable and loyal ally of the Luxons. It is with confidence that I embark you on this most vital mission. You have, of course, seen how important the great turtles are to us, both as beasts of burden and beasts of war. Unfortunately, a group of bandits have recently attacked one of our supply caravans before they could reach the hatchery. Our turtles are very rare. It is not often that they lay eggs, so every single egg is precious to us. We must track the bandits back to their camp in Mashang Hills, recover the chest of turtle eggs, and get them to Gala Hatchery before something happens to them. Can you do this for us, Fear My Old Games? I could say the no option is, have you ever tried pickled turtle eggs? Or hang on, little ones, I'll save you. I love the no options so much. They're usually so hilarious. I like it. Like, if you like turtle eggs, it's like, friends, we're not going to do this quest this episode, but I am just kind of wanting to peek my head in. One of the nice things that we do have Aerodon Terrace and Bypassu Reach, which means it should be very easy to get to the quest location, which is fun, which is right here. So perfect. Most likely what's going to happen with that quest is we'll probably go over to the star, which is not far from Cavalon, and then we'll probably be following like the southern end of Moshang Hills, getting to clear that up for that, title track. Then go to Galahad over here, which we kind of see the gate to. I think Galahad's the Naples should be like right here, and then there's like the long quest. I'm pretty sure is here. Then we go there, and then on Waking Waters, Luxon should be around here. I think is how it's gonna go. I think there's an outpost around here. I remember at least the hard mode version of Galahad being quite annoying with even heroes, just because the way things get split up and the way things die. So hopefully we're good. Well, I do hope you guys enjoyed this part. I do want to, as I said, try to keep these between 20 and 30 minutes if I can. So I do hope you guys have a good day, night, evening, wherever you guys may be. And I'll see you guys next time.